Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the L'Oreal Infallible Pro-Matte Foundation. I've heard a lot of good things about this foundation, especially because it's a matte foundation, my favorite. So if you want to know my first impression and my review of this lovely foundation, please keep watching. As you guys know, I'm always looking for the best matte foundations, so I've decided to go on a quest to look for the best matte foundations out there. If you guys have seen my other videos, you know that I've been using the Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation for so long, and I feel like I really need to expand my choices of foundation just for you guys, so that when I do videos I can use different ones and you guys can see how they all, look. So I don't want to limit myself to just one foundation from now on. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro-Matte, and it's supposed to have a demi-matte finish. It is supposed to be able to be worn up to 24 hours, and it's supposed to be an air-light texture. So it says it's supposed to be medium coverage, but from what I've heard, it actually looks like full coverage. So you guys know I'm always looking for full coverage, so I really just wanted to give this a try, because people say that it's better than what it's actually supposed to be. So I definitely want to give it a shot and see how it works out. This is the shade 107 Fresh Beige. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them on my face, like so. This is the first time that I'm trying it, so this is definitely a first impression for me as well. My last video was a review on the Tarte Shape Tape foundation, and I remember in the video I told you guys that I used the shade Tan Honey, and I was watching the video and I realized that it was really orange, which it still blended out fine, but it just kept bothering me. And then someone in the comments kind of pointed out that it was orange as well, because I thought it was just me who thought it was really orange, and then I was like, okay, no, like, it does look orange, and I realized it. So it didn't look that bad. Like, after blending it, it did look fine, but I just wasn't satisfied. So I went back and I had it exchanged for the shade, I think it's Medium Tan Honey. So that's the one I'm using now, and I told you guys that I would update you guys on what I thought about it, and so far it's working really well. Still not as good as my Amazonian Clay, but I definitely had a hard time finding my correct shade, because I feel like it just jumped from like Tan Honey to like this lighter, because sometimes it still looks a little bit orange on my skin, so I just don't know anymore. So far I'm blending this out with a buffing brush because I just feel like that's faster. I'm definitely not feeling like it's full coverage right now. Maybe it just needs to sit a little bit. I'm really not sure, but I'm not feeling the full coverage. It's getting in my way. The shade looks okay, so I think I did a good job of picking the shade. Hopefully it's not too orange. Yeah, this is definitely like a lighter formula. It's not too creamy, not too heavy, which you guys know what I like. So I think this, so far from what I'm seeing, would be good for like maybe like days that I'm not doing like anything like too like crazy. Like if I'm not going to an event or somewhere special, I think this would be a good foundation to use. I think the real test for me is always around this area. Like if a foundation doesn't cover like this area as much as I want it to, then it's automatically like I'm not liking it. So let's just give it a try. I'll use my beauty blender now. See how this works. I'm not sure if this would last 24 hours for me, to be honest. Yeah, my face is really oily, And I've said this like in every single one of my videos, my face gets super oily. Like, you guys don't understand. It can be like a matter of 5 minutes after I like touch up my face, and my face will just be oily all over again. It's really, really important for me to find something that can withstand that. And I'm not sure, you know, if there's any other foundation that has done that for me yet. Like, not even the Shape Tape has done that for me. I really thought that because it was a mattifying formula, that it was supposed to last for me like the entire day, and that it was going to be able to go through anything, like anything that I was doing. I've been using a brighter concealer lately because my eyes have been like, I've had so many like dark circles in my eye. I'm just doing a lot right now, and I'm super, super busy. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Aqua Sealer. This is a light formula. It's not heavy, but my skin has been kind of dry lately, so I wanted something that was a little bit more, you know, water-based and light. Another like little trick that I do, or that I've been doing lately, is I'll take like a heavier concealer and I'll put it like underneath the foundation. So it's actually like the first step that I do. And then right after I put my foundation on, I put on like a lighter concealer just to really like set and conceal everything. And it's been making like a huge difference for me in my face. Just adding some color to my face. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. I'm going to give myself a little bit of a bronze, a little bit of a contour, because I feel like I can't really give a full like impression or review of a foundation unless I mix it or I use it with my usual products. This is just a little bronzing, a little bit of a sculpt here. This is definitely a lighter look for me. This is nothing too heavy for me. I can even just like sculpt my nose right now and do like a little bit of like a nose contour. Nothing like crazy. I'm going to take a little bit of this shade right here in the palette, and I'm going to lightly pat some where I put the concealer, just to set that and brighten it up a bit. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Party. Adds like a good amount of color. A little trick that I've been doing, because I've been forgetting my highlighters and my highlight stuff lately. Whenever I'm in LA about to go to work, and I realize I don't have a highlight, but I really want my face to just pop a little bit, I'll take any shimmery shadow and I'll kind of just like use it as a highlight. So lately I've been forgetting my highlighters and stuff like that. So this is a palette that I take with me a lot when I'm on the road or whenever I go somewhere. There's this very shimmery shadow in the palette called Moon Dust, and it's this one right here in the corner. So lately I've kind of just been taking my fan brush, and it's been working really well. I just go ahead and dust a little bit here. And I don't like to put too much when I go to work, because obviously, you know, I still want to look decent and not too like overdone. So I'll go ahead and I'll put like a little bit on the high points of my cheekbones just to give myself a little shine. Put some on the tip of my nose, on the bridge of my nose a little bit. My overall opinion of this foundation is that it's definitely not full coverage. As far as the matte aspect of this foundation, it is pretty matte. When it comes to the coverage, I wouldn't say that it's full coverage at all, or maybe somewhat in the middle between medium to full coverage. Like the Tarte Shape Tape is still a little bit more coverage than this. So for a person that has scarring, you know, has acne breakouts, I don't think this is the best thing for them, because it will not cover all of that. I can still see through the foundation, I can still see some of my scarrings, I can still see some of my breakout. So it didn't cover that completely. I feel like I would definitely have to mix this possibly with a different foundation to make it just more heavy and more full coverage. So that's definitely the downfall for me. But like I said, I would still use this possibly on a day that I'm running errands or going out to do something. Overall, it's a good foundation. It is useful for my day-to-day use. but when it comes to events or special things, special days, special events that I need to go to, it will probably not be in my reach for something like that. I'm not disappointed with this foundation, it's just not everything that I'm looking for, but I will definitely be using it for my day-to-day. So yeah, that is pretty much my review on the L'Oreal Infallible Pro-Matte Foundation. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!